Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Weekdays at Bernie segment tonight. As we have mentioned, both Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton have very high unfavorable ratings in the polls. That's caused Bernie Goldberg to analyze the position the country is in right now. Mr. Goldberg joins us from Miami. So what is the confluence, I love that word, the confluence of events that have led us now to have Hillary Clinton possibly run against Donald Trump for president?
Well, let's start with Hillary Clinton because that one is easy. She has very high unfavorables. About 54% of the electorate doesn't like her. A lot of people don't trust her. They think she's dishonest, but they think she's competent. So they'd rather have her than a socialist from Vermont. I mean, it isn't really more complicated than that.
But wait, let me stop you. Let me stop you right there. Isn't there anybody in the Democratic Party, any governor, any senator, any congressman, that could have launched the campaign knowing that Hillary Clinton wasn't very popular and knowing that Bernie Sanders is from Havana? Isn't there anybody else?
Yes, exactly. And the answer, I think, is yes. If it's a good thing for Hillary Clinton. It's a good thing that Joe Biden didn't decide to run because he is more popular. He's considered more honest. And I don't know that Hillary Clinton would be the front runner today if he had decided to run. And that's just one name I came up with. But
I think the Democratic Party squelched. Unlike the Republican Party, had 17 people out there. All right, I think the Democratic Party, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, who I think you live across the street from her down in Florida, basically said, look, if you disturb our vision of handing Barack Obama's presidency to Hillary Clinton, we're not going to help you. It wasn't an open thing. It wasn't a casting call. It was like, stay out. Crazy Bernie had nothing to lose.
If it wasn't for the tragic, untimely death of Joe Biden's son, he might have gotten in, and we might be having a totally different discussion right now. By the way, I don't know that Hillary or Donald would be the most. By the way, those two are the most despised front-runner duos in the history of polling. But I'm not sure that that would be the case if Kim Kardashian decided to run. And Justin Bieber, he can't run because he's Canadian, but I think it would have taken those two to be in the race because they might have been more unpopular.
Well, these two, that's why it's a very interesting story. These other two are the most
unpopular out there.
Usually, politicians who run for president aren't really that well known, and they're not despised from the jump because you have to build up your cred. Like Mitt Romney, he's a governor of Massachusetts. Who knows? They don't know him. Barack Obama, nobody knew him. Nobody knew him. He's from Illinois. He's a junior senator. Nobody knew him. How could you hate him? You hated him after he talked. Some people did, but same with Romney. But these two come in with this unbelievable baggage because everybody knows what they've done their whole lives. I mean, that's the unique part of the race.
Right, and we've heard about a billion times on television and in print that Donald Trump is unpopular or popular among GOP primary voters because of the anger and all that, the alienation. We've heard that over and over again. But what we haven't heard until this article that in National Review Online by a scholar, Victor Davis Hanson, is that those Trump supporters are really angry. They're not as angry at Mexicans and blacks and all that. They're angry at white elites who they think have betrayed them, who don't understand them, who don't care about their values, who don't even like them. One little example. If you use the term illegal aliens, a lot of white elites will say, well, you can't do that. That's racist. These are the same white elites that have no connection with illegal aliens, except maybe their gardener. They haven't been hit by a drunk driver illegal alien. They don't even know who Kate Steinle is, who was killed by an illegal alien. And the Trump supporters see that, and they say, don't you get it? It's the white elites that they don't like. That's a new angle on all of this.
It's a new phenomenon.
It isn't just anger in general.
It's the white elites in their own party. It's the white elites in their own party. And I think Jeb Bush was a guy, and it's not his fault, although he did a good job in Florida. Took it right between the eyes because of that feeling. And I think Mr. Hanson has nailed it. Last word.
Well, Donald Trump, I've heard you say that Donald Trump, after he wins the nomination, if he does, he will change his behavior, and then who knows what could happen. Maybe he'll gain popularity. That's a two-edged sword. Donald Trump got this far by being unscripted, outrageous, outlandish. If he decides to color inside the lines,
yeah, he might lose support.
And goes,
but after his interview here last night,
you just don't know.
After his interview here last night, where he said he's going to go after Hillary, I don't think we're going to see a kinder, gentler. But who knows? Bernie Goldberg, everybody.